As the Catholic Church stands on the threshold of a new chapter, one critical question looms. Who should be the next pope? With Pope Francis's era nearing its end, the decision facing the College of Cardinals comes at a time of historic change. The center of Catholic life is no longer confined to Europe. It's expanding rapidly across the global south, in places like the Philippines, Latin America, and Africa. Meanwhile, the Church continues to face major challenges: declining trust in institutions, a deepening divide between liberals and conservatives, and a search for renewed identity in a modern world. This video breaks down the top contenders for the papacy, not just by reputation or resume, but by what they truly represent. We'll explore the backgrounds, visions, and global influence of three leading candidates, working our way from third place to the one leader who could shape the future of Catholicism for generations to come. Born on June 25, 1952, in Budapest, Cardinal Péter Erdő is a seasoned ecclesiastical figure, canon law expert, and diplomat. Appointed Archbishop of Esztergom, Budapest in 2002 by Pope John Paul II and elevated to cardinal in 2003, Erdő was the youngest cardinal at the time. Over the decades, he has cemented his influence as a theological thinker and European church leader, most notably serving as president of the Council of the Bishops' Conferences of Europe from 2006 to 2016. Erdő is fluent in several languages, including English, French, German, Italian, Russian, and Spanish, which positions him well to communicate across continents. His publications on theology and canon law reflect his academic strength, while his work in interreligious dialogue, particularly with the Jewish community in Hungary, reveals a commitment to pluralism amid rising nationalism and anti-Semitism. Erdő is a doctrinal conservative. He has spoken out against divorced Catholics receiving communion and has taken a hard stance against mass migration, reflecting his alignment with traditional European values. In a 2019 interview, he stressed the importance of guarding the flame of the Christian faith in an increasingly secular world. While he lacks the populist charisma of other contenders, Erdő offers a vision of rational conservatism and ecclesiastical discipline. His appeal lies in stability and legal clarity, qualities that may resonate with a portion of the College of Cardinals, though perhaps not with the wider laity. Cardinal Robert Sarah, born June 15, 1945, in Urus, Guinea, is one of the most theologically grounded and spiritually austere figures in the Catholic hierarchy. A firm defender of traditional doctrine and liturgy, Sarah rose to prominence as prefect of the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacraments. His academic training in Rome and long-standing service under three popes have shaped him into a voice of orthodoxy and reverence. Sarah's worldview is built on a profound critique of Western secularism and cultural erosion. He has warned that Europe is on the brink of spiritual collapse due to the abandonment of its Christian heritage, the decline of family values, and the dominance of materialist ideologies. His concern about mass migration, especially from non-Christian cultures, is grounded in a fear that Europe's religious and moral identity is being replaced rather than renewed. Many conservatives find truth in his alarm. Empty churches, shrinking vocations, and a loss of sacred tradition have left much of Europe spiritually hollow. While Sarah's vision is uncompromising, it is clear that the Church must also consider where it is heading, not just where it has been. In this regard, the idea of electing an Italian pope again is both outdated and limiting. Despite Italy's long history of providing popes, 213 of 266 popes have been Italian, the reality is stark. Italy's Catholic population is declining, vocations are falling, and the Church's influence there is increasingly cultural rather than spiritual. Simply put, the future of Catholicism does not lie in Italy, but in the vibrant, growing communities of Asia, Africa, and Latin America. A non-Italian pope is not just symbolic, it is structurally necessary for authentic global reform. Yet Sarah's papacy would not come without challenges. While his critique of Western moral decay and his call to spiritual renewal resonate with traditionalists, his leadership style and firm stances may fail to unite a deeply divided church. Liberal Catholics, especially in Europe and North America, may see him as too rigid, too silent on pastoral inclusivity, and too rooted in doctrinal purity over mercy. His election might reinforce existing divides rather than heal them. Cardinal Sarah is a profound thinker and a man of deep prayer, but in a church yearning for unity across generations, ideologies, and continents, his leadership may inspire reverence, but not reconciliation. Topping the list is Cardinal Luis Antonio Joaquim Tagle, born June 21, 1957, in Manila, Philippines. Tagle is a scholar, pastor, and global symbol of the Church's future. He studied philosophy at Ateneo de Manila University and theology at Loyola School of Theology, later earning a doctorate in sacred theology from the Catholic University of America. His rise within the Church has been meteoric, from Archbishop of Manila to Cardinal under Pope Benedict XVI, and then appointed by Pope Francis as Pro-Prefect for Evangelization, a role at the heart of global mission. Nicknamed the Asian Francis, Tagle carries forward the spirit of Pope Francis: humility, outreach, and mercy. He remains faithful to Catholic doctrine, opposing abortion and euthanasia, but also believes in listening to wounded hearts. In 2015, he called on the Church to reflect on its harsh stance toward LGBTQ+ people, single mothers, and the divorced, saying such rigidity leaves people branded and hurt. In an era when many Catholics feel alienated, Tagle's pastoral warmth, cultural sensitivity, and global fluency make him uniquely equipped to lead. The Church is flourishing in the Philippines, which has the third largest Catholic population in the world after Brazil and Mexico. The Filipino diaspora, especially in Canada, the US, and the Middle East, is deeply involved in parish life and religious vocations. Tagle would be the first Asian pope in modern history, a reflection of Catholicism's shifting demographic center and an inspiration to millions. More than any other candidate, Tagle can unite progressive and conservative Catholics. His humility resonates with younger generations. His theology is robust, but never detached from real human experience. A Tagle papacy would signal a church of the peripheries, not the palace. A church that listens before it judges, that walks with the wounded, and reclaims its mission to serve, not dominate. The future of the Catholic Church will be shaped by the next pope, someone who must speak to the challenges of today while guiding over 1 billion faithful into tomorrow. Whether it's the intellectual conservatism of Cardinal Erdo, the bold traditionalism of Cardinal Sarah, or the compassionate global vision of Cardinal Tagle, the choice will define the Church's voice in a rapidly changing world. So, who do you think should be the next pope? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into religion, global leadership, and the future of faith. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.